Good morning, all you fabulous people. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. Market is pretty moving quite a bit over the weekend and Monday. Code JCH gets you a free month of premium at Fyendals, and subs we're moving on up, 474, almost to 500. Thank you guys for your continued support. Without further ado, we have quite a few cards to cover here. Civic Steps, the rainbow foil, it bounced. I was shocked to see this. One sold at 60, one sold at 70, and they're back up to 85, and then it goes to 100, which is pretty crazy because these were moving slow and on the downward trend. Oasis Respite, the couple, a few sold. The lightly played one sold, and then two at 60. This promo is gorgeous. I almost bought those, the lightly played ones, just to have one in the collection kind of thing. But these are gorgeous. Really playable card. Also, we got Wizard coming up, or new Wizards coming up, so keep an eye on that. Fyendal Spring Tunic also bounced, which was interesting too. This Tunic was down to like 115, 110. Look at all these sales. I mean, there's probably, 20 sales here, up to 130. Someone bought a bunch on these 2 days. But anyway, Rainbow Foil Tunic at 140. I think it's a new high since Bright Lights, 6 months. Yeah, since Bright Lights got in the market, yeah. So I still think it's worth. I still think it's one of the better buys in the game. Overloop, the blue rainbow foil promo. These were about $2, $5. Lowest on the market is 15, so quite a big spike there. There's just not that many on the market. 5 listings total. Aether Arc. Finally, people are getting ready for their Rosetta, would be my guess. Maybe skirmish season with Blaze, but I think this is a Rosetta thing. Blue block 3 card, Wizard, create a Ponder token. Pretty good. It's $19 for the cheapest on the market, and it's a rainbow foil. Then it goes to 20 pretty easily. Then 25. So watch out for these. I suspect these will probably get replenished, but the non-foils sold all the way up to like 15. Somebody bought heavily played at 15. I'm sorry. Sorry, whoever this was. That's rough. Anyway. Waning Moon also getting ready for Rosetta. One of the better wizard weapons, if not the best wizard weapon. 27 for the armory promo. Pretty good. It was down to like 15, I believe. Yeah, 15 about 4 weeks ago. So this is slowly on the rise. Kindle is also moving up. Not nearly as heavy, but one at $6.60. If you still need a copy, then it goes to $10. Pretty quick. So watch out for this. I believe the rainbow foil, there's not many left here yet. Rainbow foil, $18 for the rainbow foil. These Rosetta ones, the Wizard and Runeblade cards, for some reason didn't really spike as heavily as others. Now I think people are starting to realize that the world premiere is coming up, and that will spike again probably after all those cards are announced at the world premiere in Tampa in like 3 weeks. So people are buying those ahead of time. Empyrean Rapture, the extended art cold foil, went up a little bit. I think last sold was like 61, 60, up to 69. I still think this is one of the better cards from Dusk Till Dawn. In aggro Prism, it's really good. In the Blitz, I think you run this in Blitz no matter what. This card is just so good. And the CC, you probably still run Vestige and this as a split board thing, kind of like Stackswell and some of these other creators have been doing a split strategy, a more slow and a more aggro-based strategy. Scale Peeler. I believe the cold foil is what I wanted to point out here is going up. Yep. Cold foil, the last sold was 35. Quite a few sold at 35. and they are up to 43. One at 43, and then 152, and then they're gone from the market. These are extremely hard to pull in outsiders. This is also the equipment one, which is being used against Zen. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Also Guardian and anybody that has a big fridge, which is becoming more and more often. So Scale Peeler is really good. Battering Bolt. This one shocked me. It's up to $10. This card was like $4 a week ago, $5. Now it's up to $10. There's a rainbow foil here at 11. I think is a pretty good buy. And then they're depleting from the market as well. 14 listings is not very much for Everfest Majestic. Persuasive Prognosis, kind of a value buy here. The rainbow foil, there's a couple rainbow foils at 15, and then the lowest non-foil is 16. This card has spiked before all the way up to 20. I think this filled in low, and it's now spiking again. So keep your eye on this if you need Persuasive Prognoses. Beacon of Victory. The lowest on the market is Lightly Played Rainbow Foil first edition at $5, and then these just keep going up. You can get a place at a Rainbow Foil first edition cheaper than you can buy a near mint non-foil. I think this is all off of the Bolton Armory deck hype. I think this is one of the key cards missing from the Bolton Armory deck. Celestial Cataclysm and Soul Shield and Bolting Blade are the other ones. But Beacon of Victory is definitely the most prominent of those, in my opinion, for Bolton style. Allows them to tutor Luminous Ascension and do extra crazy things with the Spirit of Arena. And so, obvious choice. I'm surprised it's spiking this much. This card was like $1.75 a couple months ago. Like, look how many have sold since this Armory deck has come out. I'm just going page after page. Yeah. So, yeah, tons of these have sold. 30 listings still. A lot of listings, but there's a lot of Monarch out there. But just wanted to point that out. Dash, the Rainbow Foil. This one was interesting to me that there's no sold, but the price went up 10. I think this is just a delisting because none have sold since August. Rainbow Foil Young Dash. Invoke Miragi, or Miragai, depends on who you ask on the name. Cold Foil, Marvel, is up to $20. These were down to 16. A few sold at 16, 15, and now they're up to 20 again. I think this is the auto-include dragon for any kind of Phantasm base, so you gotta run this. I think this is auto-include dragon anyway, because most people run some kind of poppers, so this allows you to do your first dragon free without having to worry about poppers. Iron Song Versus. The rainbow foil is $20, but the cold foil is $30. I would go ahead and buy the cold foil. This is too cheap. Really good card. Cold foil is gorgeous with this metal. So just wanted to point that one out. Emeritus Scolding Blue Extended Art Rainbow Foil. $3 for this lightly played one. There's one there. I think that's a steal at that price. Pick it up if you're interested in this in Wizard, blinging out your Wizard. It seems like a pretty good card. And the average price these are $10 now, but well, there's quite a few sold here at like $3. I still think it's pretty good compared to $10 or what it was. There's only one on the market though. Aetherize. This card is spiking. It came down quite a little bit, I think. Hold on. Nope, it's spiking. $8. It's going up. Aetherize is on the rise. $5 over just a week ago. And I think I wanted to point out the rainbow foil on this one. There's just not that many listings left. Yeah, rainbow foil here at $10 is what I wanted to point out. Seems like a pretty good deal when the non-foils $8. First rainbow foil. Yeah, so Aetherized, there's only 20 listings, and most of these, the rainbow foils are like one listing a piece. So I think the rainbow foil is going to go up pretty soon. The nod foil, there's quite a few listings here, but this was also like a super cheap card for months. 50 cents, like for the past year, basically, is now $8. If you might want to look through your bulk here for Aetherized. Tiger Taming Katara, I don't know how to pronounce that, is dropping. $5 for the rainbow foil for the best deck in both formats. Their weapon seems pretty good. The cold foil is about $25, so I think this is a great value buy to bling out your deck. Arcane Lantern, the cold foil from Everfest, $8.40. This card is an extended art cold foil. It doesn't show it here, but it is gorgeous. And we have Runeblade and Wizard coming out soon. You're going to need Arcane Barrier. And for your offhand, this is really great. So you don't have to use up an equipment slot. Evo Steel Soul Memory, the Marvel, dropped to $24. There's one listed on the market, and then they're back up to $40. I did sell one 2 weeks ago at $44. Or 3 weeks ago at $44. So just keep that in mind. These were selling at $40 slowly, but they were selling. This seems like a really good pickup if anybody needs those marbles. Ancestral Harmony. There's the lightly played here, but the rainbow foils are like $18. I think the rainbow foil is a good value buy here for like $1 more, for being exceedingly more rare. Beast Within, the rainbow foil is $12.50, or just one. Do not buy this. This is not a rainbow foil. Shadow Pony Investments. This is a non-foil. It should be listed as such on the. Don't buy this. If you're gonna buy it at non-foil pricing. Don't buy it at rainbow foil pricing. Rainbow foil is about $12.50. Seems like a pretty good deal when the non-foil is $11 for lightly played. So I think the rainbow foils are a good buy right now for Beast Within. Herald of Rebirth, blue. The promo here, these are extended art promos. They're pretty rare. There hadn't been any sales really at 45. They've been at 45 for a long time. Lightly played copies just got listed at $35 for a playset, or $35 each for a playset. So if you were in the market for this, I just wanted to point out that it's $10 cheaper than what it was per copy. So you save about $30. Might be worth looking at getting. Shriek Razors, the cold foil is $20, too cheap. The non-foil is like, I think, $6, but a cold foil legendary at $20 is always a value buy. Evo Steel Soul Tower. These were up to like 80, and now they're back down to 65. Just wanted to point it out that they've come down $50 basically. One was sold 2 weeks ago. I missed this one at 50. One was sold 3 weeks ago at 90. So these seem to be got price memory to them. 65 I think is a fair deal on those, especially considering it can be used in Max, Dash.io, and Tekla. Smashing Performance. The rainbow foil is dirt cheap right now. $4 for a lightly played rainbow foil is a steal. Then $5 for a rainbow foil is a steal. Yeah, so this card is pretty good. Destroying items is become less prevalent, but this may become good again. It probably still goes down, but I still think $4 for this card is pretty cheap. Arcanet Skullcap has dropped back down to range where I think it's probably worth picking up again. $23.50 for a rainbow foil. These were up to like $30-$40. Now it's back down to like its $20 range. Highly recommend picking this up if you don't have them. Great card. Sacred Art Jade Tiger Domain is down a little bit. Yeah. So there's another 2 lightly played ones here at 40, which can save you about $5 over the near mint for the best deck in the format again. Shock Charmers. This one's interesting. Cold foil you can get for cheaper than the rainbow foil. I think the both cards are gorgeous, but cold foil, this is, I think, because the rainbow foil is way less printed than the cold foil as we saw in the print runs. But to me, it seems still even interesting that the prices are inverted again. But just wanted to point it out that it came down. It's down like $15 from where it was. Brave Forest Bracers. The rainbow foil is $22. This card is really good. Battle worn and +1 to your next weapon attack if a weapon hit this turn. Seems pretty good. But it's just not being used that well. Iron Sonic Versus is better in Bolton. And Kasai, I can see an argument for either. And Versus is better in like Olympia too. But this card is still a Welcome to Wraith Legendary. It has Battle Worn. I still think it has its home. It's a really good card. Winds of Eternity. The EA Majestic from Everfest, that's rainbow foil, is extremely hard to pull. Katsu is kind of down in the dumps right now, which is the only hero that really uses this. Maybe Zen can find a build with it, but $18 for this card is basically the cheapest it's ever been. As far as I can remember, it's always been $30. It's $18 and dropping. And none have sold, really. Yeah, none have sold since the beginning of July, which is just crazy. This card, to me, is underappreciated at the moment. And Phantom Tidemaw. Enigma has kind of phased this out of her build, but it's going down. The rainbow foils are down to like 15, which is about the same price as the non-foils. Just wanted to point that out. There's a ton of listings on this. Nobody's really buying it. There's a few buys, but it's not huge volume for how many listings there are. I would wait on this one. I'm guessing it continues to go down. I really need a rainbow foil set, so I'm going to wait as well. Hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you all for your continued support. Fyendal's collection. Use code JCH for a free month of premium. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye.